What if I told you that the life you're living now is only a shadow of the life you could be living? What if I told you there are invisible forces at play, not outside of you, but within you, waiting to be awakened? I'm not talking about magic. I'm talking about principles, unshakable, undeniable truths. These truths were discovered by a man who studied the most powerful and successful people of his time for over 25 years. That man was Napoleon Hill. And his work didn't just inspire me, it transformed me. Today, I'm not just sharing his ideas. I'm sharing the habits, the daily disciplines that lit a fire in my soul, that helped me break free from self-doubt, from fear, from mediocrity. These are the 10 success habits that changed my life. And if you stay with me to the end, they might just change yours too. So let me ask you, are you tired of feeling stuck? Like your dreams are always one step ahead of you? Do you ever feel like success is reserved for them and not for you? Have you ever wondered what separates those who try from those who win? Then lean in. Because this might just be your turning point. Section 1. Definite purpose. The fire starter. Everything changed for me when I stopped wandering and started deciding. Napoleon Hill said, "There is one quality which one must possess to win, and that is definiteness of purpose, the knowledge of what one wants, and a burning desire to possess it." I used to drift through my days, reacting to life instead of directing it. But Hill taught me to ask, what is it that I truly want? Not what others expect, not what feels safe, but what sets my soul on fire. That was the beginning of everything. Purpose gives your day meaning. It gives your pain value, and it gives your struggle a direction. 2. Faith. Believing before seeing. There was a time when I didn't believe in myself, but Hill taught me this. Faith is a state of mind, not something that happens to you. It's something you build. Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. When I started visualizing my success, when I spoke life into my dreams instead of fear, I began to feel that change. And then I began to act on it. That's when things started moving. You don't need evidence to believe in yourself. You need belief to create the evidence. 3. Autosuggestion. Programming the mind. Here's something most people never do. They don't speak to their mind. They let their fears do the talking. Autosuggestion is the daily practice of feeding your mind the right words, the right thoughts, the right vision. Every morning, I stood in front of a mirror, looked myself in the eyes and said, I am powerful. I am focused. I am ready. It felt awkward at first, but repetition creates belief, and belief creates reality. 4. Specialized knowledge, not just information, but power. I used to think I needed to know everything, but Hill said no. Focus on knowing something deeply. Learn what matters. Get better at what moves the needle. Don't just collect knowledge. Apply it. Knowledge is only potential power. It becomes power only when and if it is organized into definite plans of action. Once I focused on useful knowledge, everything changed. I stopped wasting time and started building momentum. 5. Imagination, the workshop of the mind. Every success I've ever had started in my imagination. Imagination is not fantasy. It is pre-creation. Hill calls it the workshop of the mind. When I learned to dream, boldly, unapologetically, my confidence grew. I began seeing what was possible, and I started walking toward it, even when no one else could see it. The man who does more than he is paid for will soon be paid for more than he does. Your future begins in your mind. Dream wisely. and dream often. 6. Organized planning. Dreams need a map. A dream without a plan is a wish, and I spent years wishing, until I learned to organize my goals into steps. Every Sunday, I sit down and plan my week. Not just tasks, but moves. Strategic, deliberate moves. Hill said, "Plan your work and work your plan." This one habit alone helped me get more done in 6 months than I did in the 6 years before. 7. Decision. Kill indecision before it kills your dreams. Indecision is a silent killer. It robs you of time, confidence, and clarity. Hill discovered that successful people make decisions quickly and firmly. Unsuccessful people? Slowly, and they change often. The day I started making bold decisions, I started becoming the person I admired. Action creates identity, and clarity comes from commitment. 8. Persistence. Your superpower in disguise. I almost gave up. So many times. But then I read this line from Napoleon Hill, and it shook me. Those who win are those who keep going when there is nothing left in them but the will to go on. Persistence isn't glamorous. It's not viral. It's not sexy. But it's the quiet force behind every great story. And if you feel tired, good. That means you're climbing. Keep going. 9. The mastermind. Build your circle. Carefully. Your environment is either your cage or your wings. I began seeking people who were hungry, not just talented. People who wanted more, who spoke possibility, who challenged me to rise. Hill called this the mastermind group, a collective mind greater than any one person. Surround yourself with believers, people who light you up, not those who dim your flame. 10. The subconscious mind. Plant what you want to grow. Your subconscious is always working. The question is, what are you feeding it? If you feed it doubt, it will grow fear. If you feed it belief, it will grow courage. I began to reprogram my inner world through affirmations, gratitude, visualization, and consistency. I started living as the person I wanted to become. And slowly, the world responded. You are the master of your destiny. You can influence, direct, and control your own environment. You can make your life what you want it to be. These aren't just ideas. They are tools. They are keys. And you hold them in your hand. Napoleon Hill didn't just give us a philosophy. He gave us a path. And if these 10 habits change my life, they can change yours. But here's the truth. Knowing them isn't enough. You must apply them. You must live them. So I leave you with this question. What will you do today to step closer to the life you know you were meant to live? If this video spoke to something deep inside you, share it. Comment below which habit resonated most. And don't forget to subscribe, because we are just getting started. Your journey is just beginning. This is your time. Let's rise together.